how big it's grown. But friend, it hasn't been too long, it wasn't big. I laughed at her and she got mad. The first day that she planted, it was just a twig. The first snow came and she ran out to brush the snow away so it wouldn't die. Came running in, all excited, slipped and nearly hurt herself. I laughed till I cried. She was always young at heart, kind of dumb and kind of smart, and I loved her so. I surprised her with a puppy. She kept me up on Christmas Eve 2 years ago. And it would sure embarrass her when I came home from working late, 'cause I would know that she'd been sitting there and crying over some sad and silly late show. And honey, I miss you, and I'm being good, and I'd love to be with you if only I could. She wrecked a car and she was sad and so afraid that I'd be mad, but what the heck. Though I pretended hard to be, guess you could say she saw through me and hugged my neck. I came home unexpectedly and found her crying needlessly in the middle of the day. And it was in the early spring when flowers bloom and robins sing, she went away. And honey, I miss you, and I'm being good, and I'd long to be with you if only I could. One day when I was not at home, while she was there and all alone, the angels came. Now all I have is memories of honey, and I wait at nights and call her name. And now my life's an empty stage where honey lived and honey played and love grew up. A small cloud passes overhead and cries down on the flower bed that honey loved. And see the tree, how big it's grown, but friend, it hasn't been too long. Take the ribbons from your hair, shake it loose and let it fall, laying soft upon my skin, like the shadows on the wall. Come and lay down by my side till the early morning light. All I'm asking is your time. Help me make it through the night. I don't care it's right or wrong. I don't try to understand. Shall the devil take tomorrow? Lord, tonight I need a friend. Yesterday is dead and gone, and tomorrow's out of sight. And it's sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night. I don't care it's right or wrong. I don't try to understand. Shall the devil take tomorrow? Lord, tonight I need a friend. Yesterday is dead and gone, and tomorrow's out of sight. And it's sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night. Standing by the river, but the water doesn't flow. It boils with every poison you can think of. And on the road beneath the street light, the light of joy I've known, scared beyond belief, way down the shadow. And the perverted fear of violence chucks a smile on every face, and common sense is ringing out the bell. This ain't no technological breakdown. Oh no, this is the road to hell. Jump up with credit, and there's nothing you can do. It's all just bits of paper flying away from you. This ain't no up-awardly mobile. Oh no, this is the road. This is the road. This is the road to hell. Don't look so sad, I know it's over, but life goes on, and this whole world will keep on turning. Let's just be glad we had some time to spend together. There's no need to watch the bridges that we're burning. Lay your head upon my pillow, hold your warm and tender body close to mine. Hear the whisper of the raindrops blowing soft against my window. Make believe you love me one more time, for the good times. I'll get along, you'll find another, and I'll be there if you should find you ever need me. Don't say a word about tomorrow or forever. There'll be time enough for sadness when you leave me. Lay your head upon my pillow, hold your warm and tender body close to mine. Hear the whisper of the raindrops blowing soft against my window. Make believe you love me one more time, for the good times, for the good times. I asked my love to take a walk, just a little walk, down beside where the waters flow, down by the banks of the Ohio. And only say that you'll be mine in no other's arms entwined, down beside where the waters flow, down by the banks of the Ohio. I held a knife against her breast, as into my arms she pressed. She cried, "Oh Willie, don't murder me. I'm not prepared for eternity." And only say that you'll be mine in no other's arms entwined, down beside where the waters flow, down by the banks of the Ohio. I wandered on between 12 and 1. I cried to my God, what have I done? I've killed the only woman I love, because she would be my bride and only say that you'll be mine in no other's arms entwined, down beside where the waters flow, down by the banks of the Ohio, down by the banks of the Ohio.
If I said you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? If I swore you were an angel, would you treat me like the devil tonight? If I was dying of thirst, would your flowing love come quench me? If I said you have a beautiful body, would you hold it against me?
Now we could talk all night about the weather, tell you about my friends out on the coast. I could ask a lot of crazy questions, or ask you what I really want to know.
If I said you have a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? If I swear you were an angel, would you treat me like the devil tonight? If I was dying of thirst, would your flowing love come quench me? If I said you have a beautiful body, would you hold it against me?
Rain can fall so soft against the window, sun can shine so bright up in the sky. Daddy always told me, don't make small talk. He said, come on out and say what's on your mind. So if I say you have a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? If I swore you were an angel, would you treat me like the devil tonight? If I was dying of thirst, would your flowing love come quench me? If I said you have a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? If I said you have a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? Don't look so sad, I know it's over, but life goes on, and this old world will keep on turning. Let's just be glad we had some time to spend together. There's no need to watch the bridges that we are burning. Lay your head upon my pillow, hold your warm and tender body close to mine. Hear the whisper of the raindrops blowing soft against my window. Make believe you love me one more time, for the good time. I'll get along, you'll find another, and I'll be there if you should find you ever need me. Don't say a word about tomorrow or forever. There'll be time enough for sadness when you leave me. Just lay your head upon my pillow, hold you warm and tender body close to mine. Hear the whisper of the raindrops blowing soft against my window. Make believe you love me one more time, for the good time, for the good time. I'm standing strong, yet feel the air beneath my feet. How can happiness feel so wrong? How can misery feel so sweet? How can you let me watch you sleep This is the closest thing to crazy I have ever been. Feeling 22, acting 17. This is the nearest thing to crazy I have ever known. I was never crazy on my own, and now I know that there's a link between the two. Being close to craziness and being close to you. How can you make me fall apart, then break my fall with love and lies? It's so easy to break a heart, it's so easy to close your eyes. How can you treat me like a child? Yet like a child I yearn for you. How can anyone feel so wild? How can anyone feel so blue? This is the closest thing to crazy I have ever been. Feeling 22, acting 17. This is the nearest thing to crazy I have ever known. I was never crazy on my own, and now I know that there's a link between the two. Being close to craziness and being close to you, and being close to you, and being close to you. It's late in the evening. She's wondering what clothes to wear. She puts up her makeup and brushes her long blonde hair. And if she asks me, do I look alright? And I say yes, you look wonderful tonight. To a party, and everyone turns to see this beautiful lady that's walking around with me. And then she asked me, do I feel alright? And I say yes, I feel wonderful tonight. I feel wonderful because I see the love light in your eyes. And the wonder of it all is that you just don't realize how much I love you. Time to go home now, and I've got an aching head. So I give her the car keys, and she helps me into bed. And then I tell her, as I turn off the light, I say, my darling, you were wonderful tonight. Oh, my darling, you were wonderful tonight. Sometimes late at night, I lie awake and watch her sleeping. She's lost in peaceful dreams, so I turn out the lights and lay there in the dark. And the thought crosses my mind, if I never wake up in the morning, would she ever doubt the way I feel about her in my heart? If tomorrow never comes, will she know how much I loved her? Did I try in every way to show her every day
that she's my only one. And if my time on earth were through, and she must face this world without me, it's the love I gave her in the past gonna be enough to last if tomorrow never comes? 'Cause I've lost loved ones in my life who never knew how much I loved them. Now I live with the regret that my true feelings for them never were revealed. I made a promise to myself to say each day how much she means to me, and avoid that circumstance that there's no second chance to tell her how I feel. If tomorrow never comes, will she know how much I loved her? Did I try in every way to show her every day that she's my only one? And if my time on earth were through, and she must face this world without me, is the love I gave her in the past gonna be enough to last if tomorrow never comes? So tell that someone that you love just what you're thinking of if tomorrow never comes. Stuck on you, I've got this feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. Guess I'm on my way. Needed a friend, and the way I feel now, I guess I'll be with you till the end. Guess I'm on my way. Mighty glad you stayed. Been a fool too long, guess it's time for me to come on home. Guess I'm on my way. So hard to see that a woman like you could wait around for a man like me. Guess I'm on my way. Mighty glad you stayed. Midnight train tomorrow, and I know just where I'm going to. I've packed up my troubles and I've thrown them all away. 'Cause this time, little darling, I'm coming home to stay. Stuck on you, I've got this feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. Guess I'm on my way. Needed a friend, And the way I feel now, I guess I'll be with you till the end. Guess I'm on my way. Mighty glad you stayed. All the girls I've loved before, who traveled in and out my door, I'm glad they came along. I dedicate this song to all the girls I've loved before, to all the girls I once caressed. And may I say I held the best, for helping me to grow. I owe a lot, I know, to all the girls I've loved before. The wind of change are always blowing, and every time I've tried to stay, the wind of change continue growing, and they just carry me away. To all the girls I shared my life, who now are someone else's wife, I'm glad they came along. I dedicate this song to all the girls I've loved before, to all the girls who cared for me, who filled my nights with ecstasy. They live within my heart. I'll always be a part of all the girls I've loved before. The wind of change are always blowing, and every time I've tried to stay, the wind of change continue growing, and they just carry me away. To all the girls I've loved before, who traveled in and out my door, I'm glad they came along. I dedicate this song to all the girls I've loved before, to all the girls I've loved before, who traveled in and out my door. I'm glad they came along. I dedicate this song to all the girls I've loved before.
In a bar in Toledo, across from the depot, on a bar stool she took off her ring. I thought I'd get closer, so I walked on over. I sat down and asked her name. When the drinks finally hit her, she said, I'm no quitter, but I finally quit living on dreams. I'm hungry for laughter, and here ever after, I'm after whatever the other life brings. In the mirror I saw him, I closely watched him. I thought how he looked out of place. He came to the woman
who sat there beside me. He had a strange look on his face. The big hands were calloused. He looked like a mountain. For a minute I thought I was dead. But he started shaking. His big heart was breaking. He turned to the woman and said, "You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. 4 hungry children and a crop in the field. I've had some bad times, lived through some sad times, but this time your hurting won't heal. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille." After he left us, I ordered more whiskey. I thought how she made him look small. From the lights of the barroom to rented hotel room, we walked without talking at all. She was a beauty, but when she came to me, she must have thought I've lost my mind. I couldn't hold her. The words that he told her kept coming back time after time. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. 4 hungry children and a crop in the field. I've had some bad times, lived through some sad times, but this time your burdens won't heal. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. 4 hungry children and a crop in the field. I've had some bad times, lived through some sad times, but this time your burdens won't heal. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille.